can
stuck on
find
one
you on
again.
YouTube.
Oh, you motherfucker.
There it went finally. Why the hell does it always fucking get stuck like that on one?
I don't know.
You're
It's
number
not the
one.
one.
You're number one, motherfucker.
There we are.
It's giving me the bean wave.
Yeah.
Welcome in. How you doing, everybody? Like I said,
Yeah,
today's
yeah,
the day
yeah.
to get blown the fuck away out here. The wind's been horrible.
It's breezy outside. It's like burr.
Windy and nipply.
Very nipply out. Girls are like, hello.
High beams have been activated, huh?
Yes, they have been. Damn it.
For the guys, for us guys, our testicles have headed north.
Yeah, yeah.
We're trying to get up in our throat there somewhere to stay warm.
Everything gets cold but the nuts because they're up inside.
Shrinkage activated.
Yeah, baby. Hibernation.
Why do you always feel the need to stick your claws out? And if you start fucking with him on my lap, I'm going to throw you across the garage.
If you had claws, you'd stick them out
never
too.
do that.
Oh, Jesus, Chris, you did have a bad hair day. You didn't post links to Discord.
I'm working on that right now.
All right. You did have a bad hair day. You look rough. Jeez.
I felt rough.
You look like a Sasquatch.
Well, I guess Trump's going live again now.
Is he?
Oh.
Well, that's all right. Let him go live.
I can't see how people can keep watching him over and over again. I get bored. He says the same shit.
He says the
day.
same thing every time. So it's
the only thing good about it is seeing the crowd size, but other than that, when he opens with his chart, he loves that chart. The one that he got shot during.
Yeah. I told who did I tell they were a fucking idiot today?
A what?
Caitlin?
No, some guy on here, Alexander S. Vindman, said Trump lied. Now they're trying to push that 2025 project. And I told him, you're a fucking idiot.
Nope. Sorry, guys. Just knocked you over.
Don't let it happen again.
I'll try. Yeah. I thought you liked a little rough there, Mike.
Yeah, well, not on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Depends on the day.
There they are. I was going to say, you better get them links in there.
Yep, I got them up. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Sorry about being late. We just had a little issue of Body said, fuck you, you're down for a little bit.
That's all right. Much needed.
Yeah, but now I probably won't sleep tonight. That's the only
Yeah, you will.
I got my kitty blanket on. So, my brother asked me he asked his girlfriend to contact me in order to send him some information that he needs because he's trying to sue a newspaper in the state of Florida.
Oh.
Well, they falsely accused him of diddling.
Diddling's good.
And held him for 2 years down there. And the problem is that this same girl who has mental disability had lied and accused somebody else of doing the same thing to her. And just everything, nothing added up, you know. Have you ever seen a child who was assaulted like that come into a courtroom and smile and wave at
Yeah.
the person that assaulted them?
Doesn't
Oh,
sound
I've never
like it's
seen
too
that.
bad.
no.
No, the people that I always seen that were dealing with that were timid. They were scared. They were bashful. They shied away. They didn't want to be seen by that person.
Right, right.
Her public defender didn't like him because he or she was black, and well, my brother was part of the Aryan Brotherhood in prison, so he had some interesting tattoos on him.
Right.
And so she tried to railroad him, and when it was time for him to plead guilty and say if he wanted a trial, she said that he waived his right to a speedy trial. He stood up and said, "I said no such fucking thing." The judge said, "Well, it's too late. She already filed it, so you don't." So they held him for 2 fucking years, trying to get him to confess, and he was like, "I didn't do it. Why would I confess to something I didn't do?" So he's finally got a hold of a lawyer.
You know how when you're live on the sidebar, it shows you as live. Well, YouTube isn't showing you are live, just letting you know.
YouTube hates me. It's okay. I hate them too. It's a mutual hate agreement. They just can't tolerate me right now. They're looking for a reason to get rid of me. If we get 200 more hours of watches on my videos, they have to monetize me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Huh.
But thank you
I
for
did
letting
not know.
us know that, Andrea. I appreciate it. So, most people probably were like, fuck it, I'm not waiting for him. Probably already doing something else. But that's okay. We'll have fun with whoever shows up.
That's all right.
So, what exactly does monetize mean for you?
We can do where people can become members of the channel. They can send super chats, super stickers, and all that crap. Hi, Dave.
Hey, Dave. You get paid?
Dave, I got something to talk to you. Yeah, it'll go straight to the foundation. Everything,
Okay.
all the money that we make off of the channel or any of that automatically goes to the foundation.
All right.
That's the way everything is set up.
Huh.
I do not make a dime off of any of this.
Okay.
That has been my pledge since we started this, since we just decided we were going to do the foundation. I've always said, and I always will say, that I don't want a dime from it.
Yeah.
All the money we make goes directly to the foundation and helping veterans. And when we get bigger, maybe we'll, branch out to helping the elderly, because God knows that they can use help in this fucking economy too.
Right.
Yeah.
But right now it's veterans that we're worried about right now. My biggest thing right now is I would love to fix this whole misconception of 22 a day that they're pushing, because like I said, we did the research and it's over 40 a day
No, I was going to
of
say
veterans taking themselves out, and we need to fix that. That's a problem.
True story. True damn story.
Dave asked how your ear's doing, Andrea. Did you get an ear infection? Or was it I thought the grandkid had an ear infection. Maybe that was Chris's grand.
I need coffee. I'll be back.
I
I
have
need
coffee.
I'm drinking Hoist.
It's not time, Chubb.
I finally found a place that sells Hoist. locally
Oh yeah.
instead of having to order it online. And it's actually cheaper where I got it.
Well, you don't have to pay shipping.
What they sell?
Huh?
Hoist.
What? Hoist as an H, not moist as an M.
Right. Yeah. It's like
I was
kind of
wondering.
like a Gatorade. It's
Oh, okay.
hydration made in America, which is a good thing.
Andrea, did you get water in your ear by chance, like when you were in the shower or something?
Oh, I hate when that happens.
They make drops that you can put in your ear that takes and gets rid of the water.
Alcohol.
Or you could if you might be getting an earwax blockage, so you might want to put some softening drops in your ear, and then in the next couple days flush them good. I always make my doctor do it. She brings out that big fucking metal syringe. It's like this fucking long.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
it's a good time. It's a good time.
It's a good time.
I bet it is.
Soaked. I end up soaked.
Yeah, anytime something starts out with it's this long, it can't be good.
Right?
Unless you're a woman, I mean that might be a little different there, but you know, for a guy, yeah,
We're talking how long are we talking?
yeah.
Well, we're definitely not talking the 26 inches Cal was talking about this
Oh,
morning.
hell no. Jesus.
Yeah. He's a trip.
Talk about rearranging your guts.
Shit, I just have to ask him, you think you're going to put that where? Not.
Yeah. Put a piece of red tape around it. You're allowed to go in this far. That's it.
Yeah, no.
You must be this small to ride this ride.
Right. Exactly. You're bigger than this. No admittance.
Andrea said, the doctor said a few years ago, eardrum isn't opening like it should, so they gave me allergy meds, but it's happening more often now.
What about tubes in your ears?
Yeah, I had that done when I was a kid.
Well, I know everybody nowadays has it done as a kid, but do they do that for adults?
Yeah. Yeah, if you end up having issues with them, they'll do it. No matter what your age is. So, but yeah, I want to touch on something with Dave here. Now, I don't want to touch Dave.
Ray might get a little upset over that.
You didn't have to clarify that because Fred ain't here.
Well,
true.
With Fred, you would have had to clarify.
Fred's probably lurking right now. He's waiting to see if Cal's getting on.
Yeah.
Cal's not getting on till tomorrow afternoon at the earliest, I think. He said
Fred's good people.
Yeah, I enjoy Fred. But Dave likes to talk about the aliens.
Oh, yeah.
So apparently,
which alien?
What did you do? The good aliens, the ones from space.
Okay, the good ones.
But apparently, the government is now admitting to having a program for extraterrestrials.
Really?
It's probably them. Aliens ain't never going to try and get caught down here, man. They see what we do to these animals. They're like, the hell with that. They'll put collars on us and take shit out of us and put shit in us. They're like, fuck them idiots.
They're afraid they're afraid they're going to catch stupidity from our government. They're not coming here.
Right. Yeah. I stepped in a pile of government and I can't get it off my shoe.
Right?
Let's see.
You guys watch Moth Files at all?
Sometimes.
Watch what?
The Moth Files.
The Y Files. That show's usually always good, man. And that fucking Hecklefish, he's funny as shit.
I don't watch TV. That's
Oh
probably a
no,
downfall of mine.
It's on
this is
YouTube.
on yeah, it's on YouTube. They talk about extraterrestrial shit, government conspiracy shit. A lot of really cool. I mean, that's one of my favorite shows on YouTube. When that comes on, I everything else goes off. I'm watching Wi-Fi.
Yep.
But then
He's turned me off already. I had to go watch it. He's like, I remember they dropped on when we were doing a show once. You're like, hey, I'll see you later. Whistleblower tells Congress the U.S. is concealing a multi-decade program that captures UFOs.
oh shit!
Yep. Retired Major General David Grush.
Well, they were probably pissed because they couldn't find out where to send all the money to.
Right?
Our government.
They had to find something new to spend money on so that they can
Yeah.
make it so that they keep it. When I worked in shipping,
Okay.
we used to get all the stuff in for the Navy Depot up in Harrisburg. And every fucking year, it never failed, we would get a whole truckload of fucking brand new computers. All brand new furniture.
It ain't me.
They know, Dave.
What's that?
They said, I'm convinced the aliens think we are nuts. No,
We
they
are.
don't. My favorite alien cartoon is one where it's getting ready for Thanksgiving or right after Thanksgiving, and they're sitting there going, the one's going, did you see what they stuffed in that turkey? And the other one's going, last month they lobotomized a pumpkin.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh my.
They should never let that fire go
How
out.
interesting is that? I put U.S. government programs for and with U.S. right? And it's telling me it pulls up to the sponsored links are government programs 2024 free money application. Get the fuck out of here. There's no free money. If you dumb enough to think this
Shit. Free
there's
money,
no
my
such thing as
ass.
free money. They steal it from somebody else to give it to you.
There's no such thing as free anything. Everything costs. I don't give a shit what it is. Everything costs.
Usually taxpayers.
Time.
Almost always the taxpayers, actually.
Well, if not, then it's somebody who's being philanthropic and donating it. You know.
Yeah.
That's how Bill Gates hides all his money. Pretends he's investing it in and
he's investing
being
it into
generous.
his own shit.
Yeah. Unreal. Bunch of fuckers. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand why people don't like the rich, most of the rich, because they screw everybody else over to get rich. Most of them. You know,
Most
if
of them
you
are
make
dicks.
something,
To some degree.
But I mean, you have people like Bill Gates. He didn't create Microsoft.
No.
What's this now?
I don't think Gates is that smart, actually.
He's not. He's smart enough to know where to put his money because he lobbies, you know, like with jabs. He lobbied to have Congress and government push all of that mandate while he owned, you know, the rights to a lot of that technology. And then as soon as he found out it didn't work and they were going to make it so that we were coming out of the pandemic. Then all of a sudden he, oh well, they didn't work, so blah blah blah. He was talking shit about it and sold all his interest in it. I guess you're gonna leave, huh?
He's just an asshat.
He is.
Smart enough to gather up all the smart people. That's all
Right.
he is.
His ex-wife, you know the real reason, right?
Because he's a shyster or has a little dick, which is it?
Probably the little dick part, because she came out and flat out said that she got tired of him hanging out with a certain person who offed himself in prison. Apparently, that's what they want us to believe.
I'll be back.
Oh,
Mike.
yeah.
Yeah, he was always hanging out with him.
He was Clintonized.
Yeah, he met the end in a less than convincing way. We'll put it that way.
Hey, what's going on with P. Diddy? He's been out of the news. What's up with that?
He's served his purpose. They were hoping that he would overshadow Kamala's stupidity, and he hasn't.
Well, that didn't work.
That. Yeah, she's just outshined in the stupidity department. And so they're realizing that even with all the crazy shit P. Diddy was doing, that's still not enough to make Kamala look good.
What about all the shit Waltz is doing now? That kid or guy who came out that.
Yeah, let me go see what they were supposed to release stuff on X today about that. Let me go see if I can find anything.
His name? Boy, I got a bad case of bedhead. Jesus.
Go to X. Tim Walz. I gotta make sure I spell Tim right, because I always put Tim A.
Timmy. Come on.
Here's one from 12 hours ago. Tim Walz accused of child. Yeah, we know. Here's my story during the concert. I became extremely tired. I don't know if it was the alcohol. Don't know if something was put in the alcohol, but I remember dancing with Tim Walz. We were slow dancing. I remember his hand being inside of my pants a little. He was telling me that it was natural. He was telling me that it was okay after the concert. Be found. Tim said he'd take me home, but we would stop off and get something to eat. Being 14 years old, I thought this meant McDonald's.
You know you're going to get smacked for this, right? Just so you know.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not reading the bad parts out loud.
I don't care. YouTube's still going to smack you.
Well, then YouTube can suck a big dick too. To be honest, I thought I was having a great time. I thought I was beginning to think I was gay. Then we stopped to get food. It was a tavern. I never realized until I was older that it was actually a gay bar. There were only a couple of women in the entire place, but they were not really women. I don't remember how long we were there. I don't remember the drive. The next thing I remembered, I was naked. I was in the home of Tim Walz. He was
where was the missus?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll share
it'll
the
all
link
come
on
out.
Discord for you.
Yeah. Discord or something. Hell, throw it on Facebook. What the hell? It's been a while since I've been in Facebook jail. It's been like over a year. I don't know what the hell's up with that, but I'm surprised.
But it doesn't surprise me that they would pick somebody like to be in their, party.
Well, I think she was running out of options. Because didn't your guy from Pennsylvania said no?
I think
Didn't
so. I
he?
think
He said no.
that'd be
So
one of
it
the
was,
smartest things he did. Because
yeah.
being a part of this, being a part of Kamala's team is going to tank whoever's there.
Well, and
They're
I'm thinking that's what other people thought.
especially her stance on the whole Middle East. A lot of people are really soured on her right now with that. And here's my take on the Middle East. If they want to blow each other up, that's their fucking problem, not ours.
Let God sort them out.
Okay. Do I want to see people die? No. But people
No.
die every fucking day of natural causes of being murdered here in the United States. I'm pretty sure that more people.
Landslides, floods,
So,
earthquakes, whatever.
yeah. I'm tired of our tax dollars and our money being spent to kill people.
Especially when we
It
don't
needs
have
to
enough to
be.
take care of our own.
Yeah. We need
Like
to
during
start.
hurricanes and floods and landslides and
Well,
wildfires.
I'm
And
trying to see what the hell this watchdog group's talking about, saying that they found $7 billion.
where?
Oh, Dave said he watched the SNL skit that I posted. Yeah. Both of them were good. The one where Timmy comes out. What was that? James Garofalo? Not Garofalo. What the hell is his last name?
Have no
The one
idea.
that played Timmy. But I usually can't stand him, but he played a good Timmy. Saying
It's
I'm
bad.
friends with school shooters.
It's bad now when SNL's dogging the Democrats.
Yeah, they lost the plot, and now everybody's seeing it. But yeah, being Kamala's running mate is going to completely tank whoever is her running mate for the rest of their lives.
Is
Timmy
this
will
his?
not hold another position ever.
Was he coming back up for re-election? When do they re-elect a new governor?
I don't think he was able to be reelected in Minnesota. I think it's only 2 terms. Let me look.
I think it's only 2 terms. Most of the states are.
What the hell am I typing here?
Let your fingers do the walking.
Oh no, he can there's no limit.
What? There's no limit in Minnesota?
Nope.
Really?
It says here governors are elected to 4-year terms with no limits on the number of terms they may serve, so they can get stuck with dictator Timmy.
I don't know. Some of this shit comes out. Oh no,
He
we
looks
had
like a
one guy.
dictator.
We had one guy on Discord who said he wasn't nothing but wonderful. I left that conversation real quick.
That's because he's benefiting from all the
Yeah.
Timmy's
What, the
pushing.
tampon? What, all the tampons in the boys' room?
They benefit from the monetary
Oh,
things
all
like
right.
free high-speed internet for people that are underprivileged.
Burr.
So here's what these socialistic policies actually do. Okay, they teach people to be lazy. They teach people not to fucking work because why should I work when I can get it for free?
Right.
Therefore, nobody has any kind of initiative. Nobody wants to fucking do anything. So therefore, society starts breaking down at that point. Killed the USSR because at the end it was so bad that they were just like, why should I fucking care? I'm still getting my food, and as long as I do the least amount that I can, I won't
And
get
still
punished.
get taken care of. Yep.
And we're turning into that. people would rather turn on their fellow humans and get them in trouble to make themselves look good and protect themselves than to stick their neck out to help protect those people. And
Or to get off of their lazy asses and do something.
but there aren't people out there like me that can't do this, and we try the best we can, but I'm not making near. I don't use the system near as much as a lot of people do. And certain states are completely and totally. I mean, they're trying to do it here in Pennsylvania. Honestly, they're trying to push this whole socialist agenda. But thankfully, there's still enough people like me that don't want it, that we haven't got it pushed yet. The problem is you have too many activists that are posing as teachers that are in schools telling the little kids, oh, hey, socialism is great. It's better than the system we have now. And therefore, these little kids are growing up thinking that socialism is great because they didn't grow up in the era that we did, where we saw what socialism did to countries.
Harris and former President.
Didn't like what was on, Mike?
Yeah. I don't need to see all the news. I just need to see the freaking weather. And they can get the hell out of here.
Did you see where Janelle Stelson's running as a Democrat?
Yeah, I don't trust her.
No, she's pushing all the same lies that the rest of them are.
And she don't live in the freaking area.
Oh, she doesn't?
I don't think. No, that's what I keep hearing. She don't live around here or something. But she'll move back in, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. I don't trust her. She's old. She's really smart because she's been with the news forever, so she's kind of smart, but she's also so used to. Oh shit!
We lost Mike.
My phone's shutting down. Damn.
Mike said something they didn't like, apparently.
We can still hear you, just don't see you.
No, he's gone now completely.
Is he?
It must have got to where it's too low, and he has to. We'll have to put it on the charger and restart it. But yeah, I don't trust him either. Dave said time to upset YouTube. I upset YouTube every day. I know I got somebody that listens in to everything. I say hi to them all the time. I tell them to go fuck themselves all the time.
There's Mike. No.
I'm waiting for him to show up sometime. Hey, remember that a lot of times you said go fuck yourself? I'm the guy you told to go fuck yourself. Oh well,
Right?
Let me tell you to your face. Give him double middle fingers and say go fuck yourself. Now what are you gonna do?
I got nothing, Chubbs, and you already ate.
Mom got me something cool. You ready to see this?
I guess. Throw it at
It
us.
says instructions. For Bigfoot grower in a container at least 4 times the size of your grower. Fill container with room temperature water. Cold water stunts growth. Ain't that the truth? Right, Dave? Cold water stunts the growth. Okay, it wants to go back into a turtle shell.
Not unless it wants to make things stand out.
Bigfoot grower will begin to grow within 2 hours and reach full growth within 72 hours. It will slowly shrink to smaller size when removed from water. Your Bigfoot grower can be grown over and over again.
Are we going to see this?
It's a little Bigfoot.
Where the hell did you find that at?
At the pharmacy. They had it in the window. Dave's giving raspberries to
Raspberries.
Dave's over here saying because it's a way to get the, well, now I fucking disappeared.
Yeah, what the hell's wrong with you guys?
What the fuck? Hold on, I'll be right back.
I'll be here. Me and Dave and Andrea will hang. All the bullshit. I guess I ought to start watching the news just in case this stuff happens. Oh, you're back. That was quick.
Alrighty. Woo. Yeah, I just had to reset it. Gotta love ScrewTube.
It's because all the shit you were saying earlier.
I don't care.
I know you don't.
I'm sorry, guys and gals. If we get banned from YouTube, I can't help it.
There's always Rumble.
I tell the truth too much. I can't. I'm trying to dance around certain things like we've discussed before, but apparently, as you can see, they still don't like me very much. So, I don't know how long we'll be allowed to be on YouTube, especially considering that we're exposing the Democrat bullshit, and I keep slap the shit out of me.
You know, we don't get in trouble for slinging shit, for talking a bunch of smack. You know, Boats, Fred, me and Boats. You and I don't talk smack. But you know what I mean? We don't get in trouble for all the sexual innuendos we throw at each other.
Nope.
But anytime we want to bring up something against, you know, Kamala or Timmy or the government in general.
Did you guys like the movie last night, Dave? I played South Park's The Fractured. It was supposed to be a play on words, fractured butt hole, you know, WHOLE, but they actually put
HOLE.
in the Discord. Yeah. So, but if we get thrown off of YouTube, here you can find me on X or Rumble.
Just go to Rumble.
Locals. Locals will make you pay, and I hate that. I try to make as much of my content over there free, but they still make you pay to comment on it. I think it's $5 a month or something like that. Again, if you decide to do something like that, all that money goes directly to the foundation. I don't Cora on how much is said on here, but then they do because you know who. Yeah.
Right.
Dave likes the cartoons. Yeah. I threw in a horror movie after that because it's Halloween time. Some people like that kind of movie, so I just thought, I'll throw it in. But then I put on cartoons.
No horror movies.
No horror movies?
No horror movies.
Oh, no horror movies. We're not allowed to play them on there. They get pissed off about that. They've actually cracked down on people like posting their OnlyFans pages and shit like that on Discord. You're not allowed to do that anymore. Which is good in my opinion because there's way too many fucking kids on these Discord channels.
You know, I never went on Twitter before I started working for social media through Amazon. And I didn't know in all my years, you should have seen some of the shit that come across my screen.
Oh yeah.
From Twitter. I mean, it was like the first thing that comes.
Exploitation shit on there.
Oh,
they were okay with that.
I mean, shit, these girls on there, it was like, what the hell is this?
Andrea says, damn it, I was going to post mine later. You have to send it in PM to him, Andrea.
I was like, shit, yeah, I couldn't believe some of the shit I saw. And then guys, like, I, I, yeah. It was like, damn.
Nope. Nope.
I mean, I saw
I am
balls
not into it.
smacking ass on Twitter, and it was like, what the hell is this shit?
Yeah. Yeah, they were good at that. They're since Elon took over, they've been really good about cracking down on all that shit, thankfully.
I don't know. I'm not looking for it, or it's just not coming across
I
my
don't look for it
screen.
either.
So,
Okay, let's talk about Facebook here, because fuck Facebook. I hate Facebook. And here's the biggest reason why I hate Facebook. Me and some friends used to go on a crusade on Facebook because we saw shit that was happening on there that should not be happening. Um, Basically, people auctioning off kids in groups
hmm
for child exploitation reasons.
yep.
Shots of this shit, send it to Facebook, and you know what Facebook would say? It doesn't violate our terms of service.
Our
I said, you
community
people are
standards.
fucking sick.
Well, that's because, it's a big old leftist thing.
Well, now he's trying to kiss ass because, he's afraid Trump's going to get back in office. And he knows that if Trump gets in office doing stupid shit, he's going to get smacked. He deserves to get smacked anyway.
Yeah.
They need to take and rewrite Section 230, where
I think they ought to be held accountable for their damn censorship.
Yep. If they're going to censor people, then they're being the way that they are. We're given censorship rights to take down people who were spewing hate speech. That's what it was supposed to be for. And they're not doing that. They're taking and censoring only one side, and they're letting a lot of shit slide with certain people who are posting stuff that they're not supposed to be posting.
That's because the
saw a lot of
government's
it.
involved.
Oh yeah, the government has back doors into all of it, which it shouldn't surprise you that they call it a back door, considering that most of it. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I know.
But I just, yeah, I'm serious, Andrea. It's unreal. I actually got in trouble for sending in the screenshots. They actually yelled at me for it and told me to stop doing it. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Really? I'm showing you the problem. But it doesn't surprise me because back when MSN used to have their groups, you would come across that all the time. They were okay with it. They didn't care. So let's see if I can piss them off by taking my meds.
Turn the camera off.
I don't care. I'm not taking anything illegal. It's all legal, fucker. So if you have a problem with it, take it up with the government. That's why I used to throw off employers when I would go in for an interview. I'm like, yes. and then I would go into, after their jaw hit the floor because I said yes, I would go into explaining that they're all legal. I have prescriptions for all of them. But it was fun just to watch the look on their face when I said that.
Dave, I only go on Facebook to look at the reels anymore. See who birthday it is. Like Ohana's post, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I finally got my Facebook birthday thing back. There for a while, it stopped telling me when people's birthdays were. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
I don't dare go on Facebook Marketplace because I see too much shit that I don't need.
Are they trying to throw Hoyas at you all the time?
No, actually, I very rarely see a Hoya on there. I have to stay off of Etsy for that.
Be quiet so I don't disturb them.
Mine are blooming. I can't wait till the one that smells like butterscotch opens up. Man, it smells so good.
There's
And I don't even
Fluffy
like
and
butterscotch.
We're in the top part here. And then down here is Tangerine, and I think that's Smoky, yeah. Back, is somebody else coming in?
No,
It says there's 3 people here now.
your
But
screen
I'm
went
fucking
black.
gone. Yeah, motherfuckers.
Oh, you're back.
I'm not showing. Am I back? Because it's not
You're
showing me
back.
back here.
You're back. You're frozen, but you're back.
Oh, fuck. Well, here. I'll be right back.
We'll be here.
Apparently, fucking YouTube has a problem with cats now.
Sure you're not dropping signal there, Chris? Internet connection? Maybe.
That's not the kind of pussy that's supposed to be getting me banned, YouTube.
Right?
All right, I'm back. Sorry, y'all. Don't know what.
When are you going to get your extender?
I gotta come up
So
with
they'll-
money to pay the fucking bill first.
Oh,
Katie's going back to work, thankfully. So that'll help. Andrea says, "What, YouTube don't like kitties either?"
no.
Oh my. Yeah. So we got the shed almost completely empty now.
Good deal.
And I told Mom, I said I want to go buy a rack of shelving to put in there so we can actually organize shit. And there's a lot of stuff. We threw a lot of stuff away.
Look on Marketplace. They might come up with some cheap.
I'll probably go up to either Harbor Freight or Job Lots. They have shelving up there for pretty cheap. Yeah, so that's probably where I'll go.
Last time I was at Harbor Freight, they had this awesome workbench, but like
I gotta show you something.
it looked like a cutting block that was attached to a toolbox on wheels. That thing was sweet. I thought, man, if I didn't have a kitchen island, I'd have got it. Thinner drawers for your knives, couple of bigger drawers for pans. I thought, this is a couple of shelves. Yeah, this would work. I like Harbor Freight.
I'm trying to find that desk I saw earlier.
You want a desk? I got one that I'll give you. Just come get it.
Oh, this was an entire fucking office. It had lighting and shit in it.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it was really nice. They want $1,100 for it. I can't find it now.
where was it? Amazon, YouTube, Marketplace, Facebook.
Yeah, Marketplace. Yeah, it's not coming up now. There's a nice one for $200. Guess if we're gonna do this, we might as well do it right and actually get, set up for it.
Right? Wouldn't
There's
be a
front
bad
desk
idea.
almost down. That's not too bad looking, is it?
No, it looks like a cherry desk.
It's a little scratched up on the front, but I don't give a shit.
That don't matter.
As long as it works.
What's for dinner?
I have no fucking idea. I think they have.
What's for dinner, Andrea? Dave, what are you making Ray? I've got to thaw out my raw shrimp.
Yummy.
I'm gonna make that shrimp Alfredo, I think, tonight. I already grated my Parmesan cheese this morning on the live, so
Ew. The hell is this?
what the hell is it?
It's
That's a
supposed to be
couch?
desk
Oh,
chair.
desk chair. Yep.
It's even got
One
a
that looks
ball
like a
hugger.
cow. A ball hugger?
Yeah, look at the front. It's got a little bump in the front where your nuts would go. It's like supporting your balls.
Oh. Maybe that's what Fred needs in his truck. He says he needs a new seat.
Cup his balls.
Ooh, tomato soup and grilled cheese. That's a romantic dinner right there, let me tell you. I love tomato soup and grilled cheese.
I do a grilled ham and cheese with a little bit of barbecue sauce in the middle. That's really good. Let's look up armored vehicles again and see what we can find.
Armored vehicles.
Here's a Hummer, 1990 Hummer M998 for $43,000. They took $55,000 off the price.
Hi, Thomas.
Hey,
Leave it to a
Mr.
guy.
Thomas, what's in, buddy?
Always looking for Hummers.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time. Wow, there's nothing on here like was before. I was finding tanks and everything. I ain't finding shit. We just got done talking about your favorite person there, Mr. Thomas. We're talking about Timmy. He's going to smack the shit out of me. You know this, right?
You know, I was kind of thinking, maybe Kamala's not the only knob slobber that's running for the presidential office.
Well, if you go and read, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to post that on Discord. Because, yeah, Timmy was doing that, according to this kid. Makes me sick to my stomach reading that shit.
Well, then don't read it. Some shit I just scroll on through. I mean, I know it goes on, but some shit I just don't want to. I don't know.
I posted it on Discord. So if you want to read it, you can. If not, it's there. Whatever.
Sorry for the noise. Sorry.
Andrew said, Chris, laughed my ass off, Chris. I was thinking, who's going to be the smart ass before this Hummer comment?
Right?
I'm your Huckleberry.
Did you say Dingleberry or Huckleberry?
I'm not hanging on anybody's ass hairs. Thank you. Man. I remember when Katie was younger. She was about 3. And my brother was living with me at the time. And me and my ex were talking about him, and I called him a peckerhead. And I didn't think Katie heard me. Well,
Did
Wes
it become our new
out.
favorite word?
Well, yeah. Wes comes out and he says, "Bye, baby, love you." And he goes, "Bye, Uncle Peckerhead."
Oh, jeez.
I couldn't help but laugh. I couldn't be mad at her because he is a peckerhead.
Sorry about all the noise, folks.
You're fine.
I'll try to be quiet after I put it away.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, she was a different kid. They found tampons in his shotgun. That's why it didn't work for him. Hi, Sakura. Thank you. Sakura is my friend from Germany. I hope you're doing well, Sakura. We need to catch up soon. But yeah, so one thing that Katie's always been good at is pissing people off, as we all know.
No.
And that's actually how we met Daniel Elmo.
Yeah.
Playing
Katie pissed him off.
And he was mouthing off to Katie, and Katie mouthed off back, and I came in and caught it, and I started going on after him over it, and we actually started off, as enemies on a game, and became really good friends in real life. So, yeah, like I said, from playing different games, I've amassed friends from all over the world. And it's crazy to see the propaganda that is put out all around the world. I talked to a friend of mine in Ireland who sat there and asked me how I can support Trump. And I asked her, I said, well, what are you hearing over there?
Right. How can you not?
She was telling me what the news was saying over there, and then I would tell her the truth about it. And she's like, really? I said, yes, really. I said, you're being lied to. And she's, wow. She said, I never thought. And I said, well, they think you're stupid. They really do. They think the people are stupid and that they're not going to look up stuff and find out for themselves what's really going on. Or, they forget that people can talk to people from other countries.
Right. Might need some garlic bread.
Andrea said one day I was telling my daughter I have to put this fucking toy up because the baby can't play with it. Well, my grandson heard me and said, "Grandma, I want to play with the fucking toy." Aren't kids great?
Kids, I'm telling you.
One of our neighbors' kids, when he would try to say truck, he would say fuck. So like, we kept trying to get him to say truck and then like his mom would yell at him. I'm like, don't yell at him. He's just trying to say truck. You know. Now, if he was just coming out and saying it for the hell of saying it, then I would have said nothing. But don't get mad at your kid because we're getting him to say something that makes him say something different.
Right.
Yell at us at that point. Temperature's dropping pretty quick, though. I can tell you that.
I know it is.
Yeah, that's why Mom said probably about setting up at least temporarily. Setting up out in the shed for the office. Because that's completely encased. And it'll stay warmer in there. I can put a heater out there. So lots of countries want Harris to win to keep the free money fund. Well, yeah, that, and they can do whatever the fuck they want. If Trump was in office right now, the shit in the Middle East wouldn't be happening. The shit in Ukraine and Russia wouldn't be happening.
Right.
Because first off, there would be no funding for it. And second off, because they know that Trump would put his foot down and say, knock it off, or we're going to take and knock the shit out of you. You know, the first thing that China said to the Biden administration when Blinken went and met with them is basically they told him to sit the fuck down and shut up. Their exact quote was, "You are not speaking from a position of strength."
Right. And he's
That
not.
should tell you something right there of how weak they think that we are under this administration. And they want that to continue because they think they can do whatever the hell they want.
Well, and they can.
So, I don't know.
I need, what do I need?
Over it.
I need my.
I'm glad you stopped by, Sakura. Thank you. I hope you're doing really well. And yeah, hit me up in the morning when you get up and we'll talk for a little bit. If you want. But hopefully you can get some sleep and get some rest. It was nice seeing you again.
You're so polite.
Am I?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it if you saw how I had to deal with UPS.
Well, I know you're not at times, but
Yeah, when I have to be, I'm not.
Yeah.
There was a time my dad, I call him my dad, he's my stepfather, but he's always been here. But he used to be a really bad drunk. Take care. And one night he was so freaking drunk, and Katie just went in and said goodnight. She was going to go to bed. Nothing was said. All she did was went in and she said, "I love you. Good night, Pop Pop." And he started fucking screaming at her.
oh, not good.
And I took in. My first rule is, first off, if you're that fucked up, I will not do anything to you at that point because you're not going to remember why in the morning.
Right.
So I put her in the car. We went for a drive. I called my mom. She was working at the time. She was doing 24/7 care for a lady.
Right.
And I flat out told her, I told her what happened. And she was pissed. And I came home and I went to him after he sobered up, and I flat out told him, I said, "Listen," I said, "I love you. I appreciate everything you've done for us, but listen up." I said, "You ever talk to my daughter like you did that day?" I said, "I will bust you right in your fucking mouth." And that was the last time he's ever been drunk.
Oh, good. No, I got a
Yeah.
buck. A little buck, but I got a buck.
Oh yeah.
Must be last year's.
Button
So
buck.
I got yeah, got him a doe all herded up.
You can't get back on, Mike. You want me to send you the link again, or it's just? I mean, I don't know how much longer we're going to be live, but I'll hang out for a little bit since we were late coming on. But be safe, Mike. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you, buddy.
Bye, Mike.
Hopefully we'll see you in the morning.
Get that phone charged.
I always have my phone on the charger when I'm out here with you guys, because if not, it'll die.
Right? Oh man, these lives suck the battery right out.
We're up to 13 people. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you here. Hopefully you're enjoying the entertainment. That's what we're here for. We're entertaining. Sometimes we educate with some of the shit that YouTube doesn't like us to entertain with. But you know what? YouTube can stick the middle finger right up their face. Rotate on it.
It's all for entertainment purposes.
Mike said he's going to let it charge. All right, bud. But yeah, if you like what we're doing, hit the subscribe or follow button, and
Thumbs up.
yeah,
Hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up.
we're here multiple times a day usually, 7 a.m. Eastern time and 4 p.m. Eastern time, and we just kind of get on here, hang out with y'all, chit chat. If there's a subject you want to talk about, throw it in chat and we'll talk about it. I don't care if you're leftist or what.
Or you can just watch us make
Hey,
asses
what's
out
up,
of ourselves.
Look, I was just talking about him, and there he is. How you doing, Daniel?
Hi, Daniel. It's been a while. Where you been?
He's not had power.
Oh, that's right.
Been down. Yeah, they had them 2 hurricanes go down through there. Daniel said, better than Hollywood entertainment these days. Well, yeah, it's because I'm more imaginative than anybody in fucking Hollywood these days. Trust me, Cora's like, would you shut the fuck up and stop already?
All right? No, Chris. No.
Those
No.
of you who just came in and didn't see it earlier, here's my growing Bigfoot. No, we're not talking about my appendage either. We're talking about an actual thing you put in water and it gets bigger and smaller and all that happy crap. And it looks like a Bigfoot, so Mom got it for me. Daniel says, always me, whole hurricane thing. Yeah, you guys are hopefully doing better now. They should be getting you back up and running. I might have to bring that heater in here tomorrow.
Yeah, you probably will, because it's supposed to get down to 36, I think, here tonight.
I might just piss everybody off and fucking do it from the house.
Well, there you go. There's always that.
Yeah, you'll hear everybody yelling at me, why are you waking me up this morning? Because I'm not fucking freezing my nuts off. That's why. Yeah, we worry about everybody. We had a lot of people involved in that last 2 hurricanes that came up through, and thankfully we didn't lose anyone. I'm very grateful for that.
Between
But
Florida and the Carolinas, it's just been an absolute freaking mess.
and the government response to all of it's been horrendous.
Wow.
Kamala trying to get her photo ops in, not doing anything of substance, like she actually has anything to fucking do with the responses anyway.
She don't have nothing to do. That's what DeSantis told her.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. DeSantis called her out on that.
I do love that man. I think he handled COVID good. I think he handles the schools well.
Daniel said my kite broke. Just kidding. Waffle House was open. They told me they were closing. I thought, well, a bunch of them were closing. Maybe not all of them. So I'd go hang out at a Waffle House during a hurricane. Fuck it, why not? as long as they were feeding me good food.
When the Waffle House closes and Jen Cantori shows up, shit's about to get real.
What's sad is even the fucking Weather Channel is pushing propaganda these days.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas says if Waffle House closes, it's bad. Yeah. Yeah, it was up around Tampa Bay. They closed all the Waffle Houses. So. Up here, I mean, we've been really lucky with with Hurricane Sandy when that came up through. We never lost power. A lot of places around us did. And then when Tropical Storm Lee came through, not the last one, but the one back in 2011. Like I live up on a fucking big hill. You can see that from where we live when you're looking around. And our neighbor's basement was flooding up here. That should tell you how much freaking rain we got from that storm. Did I lock up again? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, there I am. Okay. I'm still here. Apparently my mom's calling the cats. They all just fucking took off like a bat out of hell. Whew.
Feeding time?
Yeah. I'm late feeding them by 10 minutes. Oh my God, they're gonna waste away to nothing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They were
come
actually all
on.
sleeping. Yeah,
Just 'cause-
I don't either. Like we didn't have any wind or anything with it, Daniel. It was just all rain. Our 40 cubic yard roll-off boxes that we used to use at work, we had so much rain, they were 3/4 of the way full. The town that I worked in, they shut the electric off to the entire town because they were afraid that somebody was going to get electrocuted from the flooding from the water getting up into their power boxes.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was really, really fucking bad. I have pictures on my Facebook somewhere of it. Hi, Dave. Did I go somewhere? Did Ohana come on and I don't see him?
I don't know. Hold on, let me look.
I don't see him. Maybe Dave just wanted to say hi to me again.
Oh, maybe.
But there was one hurricane Mom and Dad went down to the beach for down in Delaware. I'm like, you two are retarded. My grandfather and my uncle both live like back in the marsh, the marsh area, where the water comes into the bay and it just floods quickly back there. And then Route 1 almost always ends up flooded because the ocean comes up over the dunes and back in there. And I'm just like, why in the hell? I won't let her go down now. She had her own vehicle. Yeah, she won't take my truck down there for that shit. You're not fucking ruining my vehicle.
Right.
You want to take your car down and run through that salt water and shit? You do that. You do it with your own vehicle. Because salt water is very corrosive. It'll eat the shit out of your Oh, okay, Dave. Dave said you said hello, everybody, so I said hi. Thomas says my weather rock works great. Yeah, if it's gone, it's really windy, right, Thomas? There's I survived two tornadoes that went past my house that thankfully missed our house. One was, it started down the street here, went up and across the fields and hit a pig barn up the road and killed a couple pigs and put a hole in the side of the barn. So, and then the second one started in the bottom field below my garage towards the church down there. And it came across and hit that field across the street. And that field was freshly plowed, so all that dirt was loose. And when it hit that, it just, you could see it. All the dirt just went up into it, and it just showed up, you know. Because before that, you could see the wind, what the wind was doing, but you couldn't actually see the form of the tornado yet. I think that's the tornado that picked up my neighbor's trampoline and put it down in the field across by the church there. And like my ex had Katie in her hand, and she's like, "I'm making a run for the neighbors." I grabbed Katie out of her arms. I said, "You make a run for the neighbors." I said, "We're going to the bathroom."
Right.
I said, "You go out in that." I said, "You have no protection." I said, "If that thing wants to start throwing shit at you, you're going to get hit with whatever it picks up." I said, "And if it changes direction and comes back, you're not outrunning it." People who think they can outrun a tornado are fucking retarded or stupid or both. And yes, I said the R word. I don't care. You don't like it, you're a wuss. I'm sorry that your parents raised you up to be a pussy. But it's a word. Words do not hurt people.
Oh my God, my feelings. Yes, they do.
I learned that the hard way in school. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. That's what we were always taught. Not anymore. Now they teach you all this other bullshit. What Nana want with you, huh, buddy? What Nana want? Did Nana give you something good? Huh? Did Nana give you something good? He's all purring and happy. Oh my God, we got him. You should have seen him in the catnip earlier today. I brought a pack of catnip out and I put a little bit on the chair, and the next thing I know, he jumps up, and Sweet Pea, the all gray one, wanted nothing to do with the cat litter.
The catnip.
Timmy got sand in his veg, I think, Thomas. But so I took and sprinkled some catnip on top of Sweet Pea, thinking that she would lick it off and maybe it would kick in.
Right.
And she just kind of looked at me like I was an asshole, which I am. But,
well,
you know.
Yeah, but still.
Next thing I know, I look up and frickin' Fluffy's up on top of her, chewing the hell out of her because I put the
Catnip on her.
Yeah, so he was going nuts. And then the all orange one, Tangerine, somehow popped the seal on the damn catnip bag and was spreading it all over the chair next to him. And he was going fucking crazy. It was great. Kitties on catnip are fun. So, yeah, Daniel, the salt. That's why every so often you really should go to a car wash that has an undercarriage wash during the winter and just get a good spray on there to clean that shit off, because if not, it'll rust. That's one of the reasons why living up north or in the Northeast and the Midwest is so hard on cars. Is because of the salt and these new chemicals that they're using to keep your roads cleared, but it doesn't work anyway usually. But yeah.
Oops. Damn it.
Oops. Oops.
Oops.
Thomas said Timmy is offended. Timmy's an
can kick
offender.
my ass. Right.
Timmy's an offender, apparently. Of course, nothing's going to happen to him because it's past the statute of limitations. But you won't see him
Right.
change the fucking law for that, will you?
No.
I'd love to see him change the laws to let him go after Timmy like they do Trump. Beep, 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 beep.
I had to start my timer. Let my pasta get done and then do my Alfredo. I guess I could cook my shrimp. I wonder if it's thawed out yet. No, not quite.
Throw it in the steam bath.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
I always steam mine. And then I always steam it first, and then I'll put it in the when I have to put it in the pan, I'll put it in. I found that it makes it more tender that way.
Butter. Fried in butter.
Oh yeah, I love butter. Butter is my friend.
2 minutes on each side. Done.
Butter is my friend. Unlike seed oils that, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day.
Yeah.
She didn't even know that, like, all these margarines and all this fake butter shit is made from oil.
Of course not. Most people don't. Doctors push heart healthy. Get your, I can't believe it's not butter, or heart health spread, or this or that. They're just slowly killing you. Doctors aren't out there to make you better.
Old timers used to spray diesel fuel under their cars to help from rusting. Yeah. Yep. That was the old timers' way of powder coating. Basically, it does the same thing, except for the powder coating lasts longer than diesel. But us old timers used to do a lot of shit these kids would never do nowadays, though, Thomas.
Right.
Like work hard.
Do dishes.
You used to
Clean up the yard.
we used to take pride in what we did, whether it was working at work or what we did at home. If we did something to where it bettered something, we took pride in it. We wanted people to know what we were doing.
Only way kids do anything nowadays is if they do it and got your hand out, or the first thing they ask is, "Well, how much are you going to pay me?"
Either that, or you're sitting on a fucking TV or a video game.
It's like, I put a roof over your head, I put food in your belly, I put clothes in your back. I'm not paying you shit. You're going to do it.
Yeah. It's starting to get dark.
I know. Just wait till
Us crazy people come out in the dark.
just wait until the time change. What is it they say?
That little
The
ass
Indians
hat.
say only the white man will cut the top off of a blanket and sew it to the bottom and make it longer.
Yeah.
Wish they'd leave the time change alone.
I agree. We don't need it anymore. It's not like, the old days where they don't have lights on their farming equipment. That's the only reason they did time change was for farmers. Thomas said, work is good. I'll rest when they put me in a box.
Right.
I try to do as much as I can, but unfortunately, sometimes my body says, F you. Yeah, we're done for now.
I'm not quite that bad. I'll wake up, my hip or something will be sore, and I'll be like, oh, and I'll be like, yeah, we're moving.
I'm much better now than what I was, I'll be honest with you. But I'm still not able to do what I'm not able to work at all. Because I can't guarantee that I can get out of bed and move around all the time. But like I said, I am better than what I was. At one point, I could lay there and my hip would pop out of place.
Oh,
I
mine
mean,
don't
like,
do that. I think I think my biggest
completely out of
problem
place.
is Chubbs. It depends on how tight he goes to lay up against me, you know. And he seems to want to lay right up against that hip. If he's not up on my pillow snoring in my ear.
Mm. Yeah, no, you know, and the thing is, you wake up with it out. My knees
Oh,
used to pop out. I'd wake up and like the bottom, my foot would be facing completely to the right.
you wake up and what's hanging out?
Not that, that's for sure. Um, but yeah, um, I woke up. It always happens when I'm sleeping, damn it. But I woke up and my shoulder was out of socket. That was a good time.
What the hell are you doing in your sleep, Chris?
Uh, Nothing.
You
Um,
got to be doing something.
Katie and Ryan were watching a movie. They said I was sleeping good. And I just woke up and my shoulder was not in socket anymore. It's the disease I have. I have the degenerative disc and joint disease, and um, it destroys your joints. It really does. My
Need to
my
wrap you in bubble wrap.
orthopedic surgeon told me flat out, and he said every time that we go in to work on you, he said it's worse than what we anticipate. Um, and then I get the pathological results back because they always have to send off part of the bone to be analyzed.
Right.
And yeah, it's really bad. It is. And unfortunately, I mean, we already know now that my left shoulder is going to be the next thing I need surgery on again. I'm not
Right.
looking forward to that one because I've seen people go through shoulder replacements, and I think that might be worse than the knee.
Well, hell, that's like when you have any surgery done on your shoulder, it's like fucked.
Well, I came back from this last shoulder surgery pretty good. They went in and repaired the tendon on the outside of the shoulder and went in and cleaned up the arthritis in my shoulder. And but see, I didn't wait for their time frame. I did my own time frame with my healing because I have the experience to do that. Not everybody does. But I started doing exercises with it before they told me to because, yeah, I don't listen
Move it
very
or
well.
lose it.
And they sent
Your
me
body
to,
will let you know what you can do and what you can't do. You just have to
yeah,
listen to your body.
well, they sent me to physical therapy to be evaluated. And then I went back one more time and they released me. After telling me that I was going to be there for at least 12 visits. So, and I said, the hell I am. Nope, I'm good. So, yeah, you just have to know what you can and can't do. And like you said, listen to your body. If it hurts, don't do it. If you can feel it start to strain, that's where you stop at. But you keep pushing to where that strain point is. And what happens is then that strain point moves and you're going to be able to go just a little bit further next time.
Right.
Then you keep working it to that strain point, and then eventually it's going to let you go a little bit further. So it's all about increments. Increments are your friend.
A little bit at a
Unless
time.
that's what she said.
Yep, I was going to say that works best. A little bit at a time.
So, well, y'all, I think we're going to wrap this up and call it a night. I apologize for being late, but Yeah,
Shit
I
happens.
can't control what my body does sometimes, and I don't know what to tell you. If that bothers you, I'm sorry, but
No
it
apology
is what it
needed.
is. But hopefully we will see you 7 a.m. tomorrow morning for another
Maybe.
bat show with another batty fucking crazy person, me.
Maybe. I don't know. Depends on what time I get up.
All right.
What time I hit the rain room.
Andrea said, okay, thank you, Chris and Cora.
Stay
Well,
blessed,
thanks
guys.
for being here, Andrea. We appreciate y'all. And we will see you later. Peace. We're out, y'all. Love yous.